Alright guys, so what we have here is a 3-drawer base 24. This is how they come packaged. Everything you need in these cabinets for a cabinet is in this box. Screws, hardware, hinges. Let's get it unpacked. This is the starting point of a cabinet. This is our face, our front. This is the face frame of the cabinet. These are drawer fronts. Put them all outside. Okay, so if you notice the frame, we have all these little screw holes. The cabinet company does a really good job with preparing you with some pilot holes. So we start off with these clips, 2 screws. Two screws. And what if you notice, what you want is the flat side of this clip to be towards the face of the side panel. Here are our side panels. So on a drawer base, if you notice, you have a small drawer front. This would always be the top of the cabinet. They get bigger, that would be the bottom of the drawer. You have a non-finished side and a finished side. The non-finished side would go inside the base. And then you secure it. Repeat with the other side. So you have the finished end. This would be the outside of the cabinet. For the bottom of the cabinet, they usually come finished on one side, not finished on the other. This isn't really that important on a cabinet that has drawer bases because you're never going to see the back of the cabinet. But I always put the finished side in, slides down, make sure I'm secure. Here's the back of the cabinet. Comes with already the cabinet grooved out. This is your toe kick area. Really just snaps right into place. So what I do is I start with the front, the top of the cabinet. I get it nice and aligned. A few nails, a few brads. Here for brads, I'm using 1.25 inches. Okay, this is the kit that it comes with. 2 drywall screws. I'm going to show you on the back of the cabinet. These 2 holes back here are what is going to hold the bottom panel that I just put on the cabinet. These corner clips right on the top. This is what's going to hold your cabinet nice and plumb. Give your cabinet strength. 2 screws. have it. Now I'm going to build the drawers. I'll show you how to do the drawers. All right, what we have here are drawer fronts. I don't ever do a drawer without wood glue. I think it's one of the most important things you could do to a drawer. Always add a little bit of wood glue into the seam. A couple into these little grooves. So you have this little notch. This is where the panel is going to sit in. You want all that lined up. I'll do it on this side so you can see it. So it all lines up. Hit it with your mallet. So if you look, this dovetail groove, you want all this to be nice and flush. And then I put a couple of brads in here. Repeat the process on the other side. You have your groove. Let's get the groove. Does that make sense? This way it's not like this. So you want that groove. Everything matches. Nice and flush. Couple brads. Then you have your bottom of the drawer. Same thing like I said with the cabinet. You have a finished side and you have a non-finished side. So I wouldn't want the non-finished side to be inside the drawer. Definitely want that finished side inside the drawer. Goes right in the grooves. Make sure you're flush. More wood glue. And now we have the back of the drawer. Same thing, you got your groove. That's where it's going to slide in. Couple of taps. Then I hit it with my mallet and make sure I'm nice and flush. Couple of brads. And there you have it. That is how you build a drawer front. All right, guys, what we have here are the drawer guides. This is the next phase to the drawer base. So we're going to put the drawer guides together. This is everything that comes in the package for the drawer guides. You have your soft closing glide. You have your, these are the clips that'll go on the drawers, and these are the brackets that'll fit on the back of the cabinet. It comes with all your screws, really easy. On your drawer glides, you have this groove on the back of the glide. If you notice, you don't have it on the front, you only have it on the back. That bracket slides right in. This flat side tells you what side the bracket goes on. So this would be a left hand. The back bracket goes into the two holes, and then you just repeat. So this is a right. Here we go with a right hand glide. We have the two holes in the back. That bracket pops right in and sits right on the face frame. And it comes with all the screws. So I'm going to attach these glides to the frame. You can see it comes with already a pre-drilled hole. Pre-drilled hole. Bottom glide. And we'll repeat on the other side. Okay, so we're about to wrap this base up. These drawers are just going to sit on the glide. And then if you look back here, you have these two notches. I'll show you on the next drawer. So those fit right into these little holes. You have one there and one there. So I'll go nice and slow so you can see. There it is. Alright, sometimes on these drawer bases, when you open up the package, you'll come with these clips. These clips are going to go on the front of the cabinet, on the front of the drawer base. And then you're just going to secure them with a couple of screws. Now when we assemble it, we make sure that those are back in that groove. The clips are back in the groove. Shut the drawer, make sure it's nice and square. And I just want to show you how soft closing they are. Time. Almost done. There's one more thing we have left on this cabinet. That is your toe kick. The toe kick sits right in the groove. So let me show you how to do that again. You have your groove, the notch. And then what I like to do is put a couple of brads. And there you go. There's a drawer base. So one thing that I do when it's all after the install, the final thing that I do on the install is I go through and I adjust all the doors and all the drawers. I don't do it now because I got to bring everything in. I have to install. Most of the times I take my drawers off or my doors off to do my install. But there you go. Simple how to make a drawer base. All right, what's going on, guys? So I just finished all the base cabinets, and I wanted to show you guys how to do upper cabinets. Pretty easy. Same thing. As you pull the cabinet, all the pieces out of the box, I always lay everything out, make sure all my stuff is here. I want to show something too. If you can point out this. So on the styles, you have a couple pre-drilled holes. Okay? What that is that's the screw hole for the doors. So when I put my clips on, I don't want my clip to be right where that hole is. And the reason that is because when I go to put your cabinet together and I have that, I won't be able to get your doors on, if that makes sense. So we'll go up a little bit higher. 2 screws. Same thing here. Now I'm going to go a little bit lower because I don't want to have a door issue. So I'm going to come down lower. I'm going to take my side panel. If you look at the side panel, you see the grooves. This is where everything is going to fit in. This is where the back is going to fit in. So I don't want this groove to be inside. I want the groove to be on top. I want to make sure it pops in perfect, and I want to get this groove perfect, perfectly lined up. Same thing, 4 screws. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now we have the top and the bottom. You have a finished side and a non-finished side. I don't want the finished side to be in the cabinet because it doesn't match. Right in that groove. Same thing with the other side. There we go. got my back. Now this is the back of the cabinet. You can see the groove. There's one on the top, one on the bottom, and that is going to slide right over the bottom and the top piece. Get that cabinet to pop down. Then what I do, I'll put a brad nail on the side, work my way down. Same thing. Cabinet's a little bit warped. There we go. Nice and tight. Okay guys, if you look at the back of the cabinet, you'll see we have screw hole, pilot holes already drilled. 3 on the top, 3 on the bottom. I take the 1.25 inch. They're almost sheetrock screws. Sometimes they are. We have these finished screws. Let's go in nice and straight. You don't want to go at an angle. If you go at an angle, it'll pop out through the bottom of the cabinet. Nice and straight, square. Okay, so that is how we build the cabinet with the frame. I'm going to show you the doors. You have a package with your hinges. Comes with everything you need, all the screws. These flathead screws for your hinge. And then you have your 1.25 inch. And if you remember, on the styles of the cabinets, we had those holes. So what I do is I put the door and we'll do the same thing with this door. There you go. There's your cabinet. And remember what I said before, I don't adjust the doors until the very end, because usually sometimes I take the doors off to do my install. You'll see when we get to that video. But there you go. That's how you install your base cabinets and your wall cabinets. And hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a message, leave a comment if you like it. Hope you enjoyed it. God bless.